Do you remember the message I sent you about the dream I had?
No. Oh, yes.
I don't remember either. What was that? I don't remember.
Something about a drop.
Yeah,
Suspicious
it was
drop.
Weird. I'd have to go back and look at our messages.
Getting rid of some kids or something.
Yeah, doing weird shit. I had one where I woke up mad at John. He's like, why are you mad at me? I was like, I don't know, but you did something.
Yeah, I hate that.
Those emotions can carry over.
Absolutely, dude. That's why I hate it so much, because I'm like, fuck, what do I have to do to make up for whatever it was that I did?
Whatever other John did.
Yeah. I was like, God damn, I hope it wasn't too bad. I don't want to buy flowers or anything.
No, I had a dream that Charlie was teaching a class called Bardic Inspiration on Mondays.
Oh my God.
And
I would go to that.
you contacted me to tell me we had to do the drop-off faster on Monday because the class was coming over to your house right now. So, I don't know, we had to go do whatever the drop-off was on Monday before the class got over there.
Yeah.
I'm starting to offend you. Why the fuck are your pant legs up like that?
Yeah, so do I got to be on guard tonight or what?
I probably... Pajama pants dried one too many times.
No, it's just because one of his pant legs were up. So I was like, what'd you get, a tattoo or something? He's like, no, why?
So, it doesn't get caught in his bike chain.
I was like, why is your pant leg up then?
Wasn't that a gang thing back in the 90s?
That's what I just said. I was like, are you a gangbanger or something?
Banger. Gang banger.
Dude, I was at work and we're on a smoke break, and this old lady, this woman was talking. She's like, yeah, last time I was at the ski resort, like there were a bunch of gangbangers there, and they ended up throwing them out or something. And this old lady was like, what are those people at the ski resort? Like, why do they care what people do in the privacy of their own bedrooms? It's totally unexpected. She was like 70 years old.
I've never thought of gangbanger like that before.
I guess, yeah.
She's a keeper.
Yeah. I was like, Maud, what's your number?
That's awesome.
It is awesome. I'm done.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Natty 19 podcast. I'm Jonathan Marshall, and I am joined again by James Swain, Kevin Michalika, a.k.a. K to the Way, Charles Marshall, and the lovely Christy Lee Marshall, a.k.a. Arame Finvane. We're here again for episode 109 of our ongoing Tomb of Annihilation adventure. The past few episodes I've been doing the intros off the cuff. I usually write a little bit something up, but I've been so busy lately with everything going on in the world and at work. It's been pretty fun though. It's been nonstop, and I don't know about you guys, but yeah, I've been enjoying myself to the best of my ability.
I'm glad we're still, making it happen sometimes, getting together.
Yeah.
Gaming.
When we can.
We gotta get this tomb done.
Yeah, our playtime has definitely been more than sporadic. Everyone's got their own. Under a COVID, where you get the slightest sniffles, you got, what I mean? Just that whole thing. Everyone's got, or if you go to a funeral or something, there's the 2 week.
If you go to a funeral.
Yeah.
Go to some wedding or something. Jesus Christ.
I was just listing things that have happened to us as to why we were, why we're kind of spotty with the playtimes. Anyway, what went down last week? Should we start the music and then do a quick recap?
Let's do it a little different this time.
How do you want to do it?
Let's do the recap, then we'll start the music.
Yeah, all right, I'm down. So pretty much last week we the door, you guys had gone through the door out to the saltwater area. It was an underground river, I believe you guys assumed it was. There was a diving cage. There was a diving cage there, an old rusty diving cage. Was out on a wooden dock. Copernicus and Zavril went out there to investigate, and the door had closed behind them. And there was a mouth that was hungry. It said something like, I'm so hungry I could devour you. entirely, or I'll settle for something like a fucking shiny crab. And you guys went down. And Copernicus, when you were down there gathering crabs, on your way up, you did notice there was a beast of sorts down in there. Oh my goodness, it was fun editing, listening back to that, just how fucking terrifying that moment was.
'Twas not the first time Copernicus has gathered crabs.
There was a moment.
We could tell.
That's right. And there was a moment there when,
close to terrifying beasts.
Yeah.
after Copernicus had seen had seen out of the corner of his eye like that something large was in fact under there with him, he had tugged on the chain even more aggressively to give Zavril the hint to pull him up quicker. And when I said that, it made even more ripples. It was like, oh fuck! Oh, it was so funny. I loved it.
They're underground.
Oh shit!
They're under the goddamn.
I am gearing up for a Tremors marathon.
Awesome.
Nice.
Did we already talk about this?
Oh, we may have. Did we talk?
Because like the
about
9th movie or something is out on Netflix.
Yeah, I just
I've
watched
only ever
it.
seen the 3.
And
I got to the ass blasters.
Oh, did ya? Yeah.
I don't even know if I got to the ass blasters.
I don't think I ever got past Tremors 1. Man.
And there's a series. So I'm gonna go through a Tremors marathon.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Let's start the music.
Wait.
Wait, we got further. We got further than that.
All right.
It's all right. People just listen to it, so they know what's going on better than we do.
All right. Hold off on the music for a second. So from there, you fed the mouth the crabs. The door opened, and you journeyed south down through the southern corridor. There was some slime. You noticed stepping in the slime, there was something welling within that was not pleasant. You definitely got the hint that should you remain in the slime, something bad was definitely bound to happen. You pressed onward. You came to a dead end. There was a secret door. You searched. You found. Then you came out into a corridor where you could have went north or south. You did not explore to the north at all. Instead, you chose south, where there was a double-wide corridor sloping upward, a large ramp, reminiscent to. Actually, I can't even remember. Wasn't there a point? Did we
The room that I was certain was like the composting room or whatever.
No, there was a room that was also sloped, I thought, where a boulder was going to come down and like roll down and crush everybody. Did that sound familiar?
Yeah.
at all?
I thought a
Yes.
boulder.
no,
I thought a boulder was
It
going
was
to come down this
it was
room.
a
It
door
was a
trap.
staircase.
It was a door trap, and there was a staircase going
It was
down.
a staircase. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we
And
had
there's
some
the
pittance
pit.
we had to fucking deal with
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pittons or pitons. But in this long corridor room that we're just coming out of, it had like the torches and stuff in it.
Yep.
What is
Candles.
down at the other end?
There was a purple. I believe it was purple. Curtain.
Curtain.
Right, and then beyond the curtain, there was a statue of a 6-armed gargoyle. I think it was a 6-armed gargoyle. One of its hands was broken off. The hands were arrayed as though it were expecting to hold something in each hand, or in their hands. And one of the hands was broken off, and it was clutched into a fist, but there was nothing in the fist. There was also a riddle bit of a riddle on top of the doorway going into this southern corridor, and it said something of the likes of give me 3, then 3 more.
3
Then
I
3
need,
again.
then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
There you go. So there was that. On the
Resurrect
upward slope,
somebody.
there was candles. They were magical candles, clearly because they were burning, but they weren't. The wax wasn't burning down. And on the far end, it looks like one of the candles is extinguished. You guys continue down to the west. There was a bas relief of a crocodile-headed something or another, right?
Yeah.
Behind that, there was a hidden area with a keyhole. You had used the crocodile key found in Lady Napaka's, or Queen Napaka's tomb in the jewelry box there. And the door opened. The secret passage revealed. Copernicus had stepped inside.
No, that's Zaves.
Yeah, it's me and Zave.
Zavril and Erme.
I could have sworn Copernicus had stepped inside.
I pushed Erme aside when she was getting ready.
Yeah.
Okay, Zavril had stepped inside.
Hit the music.
So here's a question. The above the doorway coming into this room, what was the part about resurrecting the lady?
It said awaken, Napaka.
Oh, awaken.
Yeah.
That was to this room?
Yes.
Oh,
It was telling.
yeah,
It was telling you that because that's where you got the key to open the door.
Yep. And here we go.
So this tunnel we're in, is it like a crawl space or can we walk in it? Or
It's a crawl space.
Oh, I hate
It's
this.
a creepy, crawly space.
is it like
Yeah, it looks crawly.
you crawl into it or you have to get down on all fours and crawl?
You
Through it,
gotta get
yeah.
down all fours.
Ugh.
Oh, that's the worst.
It is the
You got
worst.
to. I see no other way
not
around.
In
Roger.
real life, just so you guys know, I wouldn't even do it. You'd be like, you gotta go in there. I'd be like, no, I fucking don't.
You'd think coming this
Well,
far.
we don't have to. We could go somewhere else, but
You could tell, Chrissy, you'll die down here. Okay.
Well, you think coming
I'm
this
already-
far into the Tomb of Annihilation in real life,
Yeah.
you'd fucking be prepared enough spiritually and physically to
Yeah.
fucking enter a crawl space. like
Probably.
I'm sorry. We're not going anywhere else. I'm already down on all fours.
Yeah. Here we go.
you see that ass? Now that's an ass.
you know Erme's behind me, right? All right. I guess if nobody else is doing anything, I will
Yeah.
start advancing forward down this
this. Okay.
slime-filled pathway.
Yeah, I'll be right behind him.
Gunther will go in as well, groaning as he crouches down to get on his hands and knees.
Can you ever fit in it with your armor?
Yeah, I'll give Gunther a little push in the butt with my heel of my foot.
You could see like the look on his. He would never complain, but you could tell by the look on his face that it like visibly pains him to like have to get down like that. You know.
It's degrading.
No, just physically painful. Like
Oh, because he's old.
yeah.
Right.
Not as old as Cappy after that clock.
Well,
Oh,
he was
got
in
hit
there.
by the clock too.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
All right, Zabes, you get around the corner, Irame tightly behind you. Let me go and
What Zaves had for lunch yesterday, man?
Oh. What are you talking about, Copernicus? Zavril's farts smell like roses and fucking
Peaches and cream.
Pitons.
And fucking-
Piton pie.
Oh, fuck. Something about weed and D&D. It's one of my favorite combinations.
Did we lose Zavril?
No.
No.
Are you there?
Told you. This
Yeah,
crap-
I'm
this shit
here.
happening. I just got to fix it every time. Okay, so Zays, you round the corner of this tight corridor here, and you look up to the north. You can see the tunnel opens up into a lit chamber.
It makes me feel
Disco balls going. Music.
Man, this place is lit.
This is my kind of place. What? This is my kind of place.
The Omu Speakeasy.
DJ Sarah.
What do you do?
I will proceed to get to the edge of the opening where it opens into the room, and slowly peer around, just making certain that we're alone.
Can you move your guy to where you want to be, or is that where you want to be? Okay. So from there, I see what you're saying. So from there, you're gonna lean in, take a peek-see.
Correct.
Do a little shaggy do around the corner.
Think we're alone now.
What the hell?
Inside of this small 10 by 15 foot chamber, there is a lit candle illuminating it. Behind the lit candle on the western wall, there is an insert with a large ruby-like gem that's shaped like a. It comes to a pointed lower part, almost like a dagger or some sort of piercer. I can't even think of it. Yeah, spiked.
Almost
a
like a
spiked
pitten?
ruby, right? A spiked ruby. Can we
Ruby
call it that?
spike?
A rubesicle.
A rubesicle. Yeah, I love it.
Is a triangular prism? Or
Yeah, on the western wall, there is a rubesicle. To the right, the elephant in the room, I suppose one could call it, is this massive stone skull, the backside. And it's resting on a large stone platform on wheels.
2 or 1? It looks like it's on 2 platforms in the picture.
Yeah, either way.
Okay.
From from Zavril's POV.
Perspective, it's 1.
Yeah.
It looks like that could
Alright.
zoom right down the hallway.
It would appear as though if this thing were set loose on that ramp, because it is the slope, this is the top end of that slope, it would look like it would crush a bastard.
I'm super happy we didn't pull on that brazier.
Zerbel's going to make his way into the room. As soon as he gets into a free locale, he's going to stretch and kind of, dust off his cloak and his duster, kind of like shake him out. But he's leaving room for Irame as well.
Oh, sorry.
Anyone else playing?
Yeah. Irame will do the same as Zavril. Instead of just going right in, she'll kind of cautiously look around, push her glasses up her nose, and slowly lower herself to the ground. Or stand up. I didn't know if the passageway
No,
was,
it comes
like,
out
elevated
ground
or
level. It comes out ground
yeah.
level. Yeah, it's and yeah, you plop into the room. You stand up straight, and you again see the exact same thing. The backside of a massive stone skull.
Brushing her shoulders off, she'll say a giant skull, and look at Zavril.
Is there room for any of us out there?
Unfortunately, it's kind of cramped in here. I'll yell back.
You'd have to shave your mustache, Gunther.
It appears we'd have to... Are you behind me, actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cappy will back out.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, you could probably hear my armor scraping against the floor as we crawl
if we're all-
backwards out of the...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Not...
If we're all kind of communicating back and forth, I would like Cappy to back out off the rampway, so he's like back in that hallway. So if they set that rolling thing loose, I'm not gonna get smushed like a fucking Koopa.
Irame's gonna.
All right, K-Way, you want to control their pawns?
Irame's
Sure.
going to investigate the skull.
Just as Copernicus is leaving the hallway. No, just kidding.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to investigate.
Airmate, give me a perception. Give me a an investigation check.
That could be either, right? I don't know. Does it matter?
Yeah, whatever.
18.
18. You notice an engraving that's written in Old Omuan. And I think by now...
By now, Irme would definitely have at least a small grasp on Omuan.
Okay, it says Her Majesty Napaka.
Oh.
Etched into the back of the skull. You had to blow off some dust. It billows up in the
I
candlelight.
didn't realize she was a large woman.
She was fucking huge.
But I don't understand. Didn't we already see Napaka?
I thought so.
Zavril, perhaps when we leave we can ask Yaka. He seems to have known about her.
I was thinking the same thing, Jeremy.
As for this ruby, I would like to dislodge it.
Did I hear you say ruby?
Yeah.
Yaka's hollowed eyes widen. I wonder how much that is worth, Copernicus. Shall we go and explore?
You two will have to clear the hallway. If I dislodge this, it might set... There's a trap behind here, and we might crush you with the giant skull.
Did you hear that, Yaka? She said go up to the wall.
Gunther will make his way over where Copernicus is. You know, he'll make his way out of the room.
Alright, as Yaka floats up to the end of the hallway.
Is there anything in here of interest to you, Zavril?
I just want to investigate the skull real quick.
Yep.
Can I do... I mean, I'm certain it's just probably a normal skull, but...
It's actually... yeah.
As a hunter, you might know what it is.
Yeah, give me a... you said it's an you're investigating it?
Yes.
Alright, go for it.
Maybe in 1 moment.
We'll wait.
Yeah, it's not live or anything.
I know, right?
Only for us.
It's not rolling. Give me another moment.
I thought he was going to say, give me another die. Here, take this one. There it goes.
No, don't take that.
Don't take that one.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Good job.
After
Hey.
investigating you could tell that it's stone, but that's about it. And it's on platforms and it can roll.
The giant skull is guilty of murder.
But it's made of stone. It's not bone.
It's not, yeah.
That's what I was about to say. So it's
Exactly.
not actually bone. Okay.
Oh, so it's a
Oh,
And yet
carving?
it is still guilty of murder.
all right, Harabe. I believe they have plenty of time to clear the hallway now.
All right.
Sculpture?
Huh?
Sculpture?
Yeah, we can crush
I
it.
believe you sculpt stone, not carve it.
Oh, what did I say? Carve?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry to be pedantic, but you know.
It is true. Never heard of anyone carving a stone. Carved some
Stone carving? Oh,
was
maybe
gonna
I was wrong.
Yeah.
Is this stone carving or stone cutting?
Stone cutting, stone
Ooh.
carving. I
Shit.
don't know. Can stone be carved?
By rivers. I heard that phrase. The river carved.
Yeah, but I
Is
think
that more
that's
poetic?
I
Yeah.
think it's used. Yeah, and I don't think it's used literally. Any hoot.
Grab that ruby.
All right. I actually don't think I even have a dagger anymore. I think it got destroyed by a magnet or got turned to dust by a bullshit.
By a rust coffin.
Yeah.
Magnet destroyed your dagger?
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah,
like
fuck the
metal
magnets
hating.
even work.
A lot of my metal shit got dusted
Yeah, that's
or
right.
taken.
That's
or,
right, in the chest.
Yeah.
You guys got inside of the treasure chest for some reason.
And Copernicus blasted them.
Mashed on all the buttons at once.
That was actually one of my favorite Copernicus moments.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
It was not mine.
Hey, you lived, man.
Did I have the hourglass out
one
for
hit
that,
point.
or no?
No.
Oh. I only used that twice, didn't I?
The only time I remember it is the
At
very
pit.
beginning.
And the pit.
I guess. How is it? How is it on the wall? The ruby? Is it like stuck in?
It can be grasped firmly.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes we overthink.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. All right, I will firmly grasp the rubesicle.
Yeah. You firmly grasp it.
Give it a tug.
It pops out of its socket.
It was in a socket.
Yeah, you can still firmly grasp it. I didn't lie.
Hmm.
Well, it wasn't floating there.
I just imagine when something's in the wall like that, you kind of have to.
Oh, yeah. Either way.
Like stick the butter
That's
knife
all
in
part
and
of it.
pop
the
it
butter
out.
knife, pop it out.
That's all part of it. You could have been doing that before you grasped it.
All right,
You
so-
know what I mean?
So Irame will.
Just give it a jiggle and a
Yeah.
jerk.
Yeah. And it pops out.
Irame will give a
All right.
surprised look at Zavril as she wasn't thinking it would come out that easily. She's like, huh.
This gem, as you stare into it, you are taken away for a moment, Irame. And Zavril, you would see Irame staring into this gem, if only for a moment. And Irame, in the process, while you're kind of lost in thought, you begin to, the sound around you begins to dull out, you know, and until eventually you just hear like a faint scream in the distance, and then another, and another, as you get an incredibly sad feeling, full of sorrow, as you're watching countless tribesmen getting sacrificed at the tip of this ruby. It being,
Nice.
it being shoved into their chest cavity as they scream out in pain. And then it ends, and you're holding it in your hand.
Kill Zavril.
Irame will blink a couple times and look at Zavril. This is a sacrificial dagger. Many men died at its point. And then she'll shudder and she'll put it in her satchel so she doesn't have to touch it anymore.
Usually you shudder after you put it in your satchel.
You could tell that it's got to be worth at least 5,000 gold pieces.
How much do we need to
Damn.
feed Yaka?
100,000, I think.
Jesus.
10,000.
100,000.
Jesus.
If we don't even talk about him, Jay will just forget
Forget
he's
about him,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
I know. You make it a point to bring him up every fucking session. I'm like, no, shut up about Yaka.
I know. I'm not even the one that brings it. Because I'm hoping you guys forget about him.
He's gonna get one of us killed.
Because I already got too many fucking little voice NPCs.
Every time I
and
open
shit.
up my dice box, there he is.
Yeah. Yaka yaka.
Yaka yaka.
That was given to me by a crazy dude I worked with, or actually,
No,
a
it was
patron.
Doc.
A patron.
I thought it was
rather.
Doc.
It was.
Yeah.
So nothing happened. Like it didn't
That was
trigger.
it.
It didn't
That was
trigger
it.
anything.
It didn't trigger anything, no.
Let's
right.
move on to the north.
Zavril and Irame, you are still within.
Ooh, wait, hold on. I wonder if the 3 and 3 and 3 more are sacrifices. Nah, maybe. I don't know.
I was thinking he needs 3 more arms.
He was only missing his one broken one, which was on the floor.
Right, and he had 6 arms, right?
But I thought he said, "Give me
And
3,
I-
then
Yeah.
give me 3
I thought it
more,
was
then 3 will open the
items-
door."
Wait, Zav's trying to talk.
I thought it was items from Napaka's like tomb area that we were in.
Oh,
Since this whole thing was, revolved around that.
that could make sense.
Yeah, and I doubt like they'd want us to sacrifice 9 people.
Yeah, or cut off anyone's arm.
And what door is it going to open? Is there a door back by that statue?
There was not a door at the broken statue. Let me read that again. It's because it's not 6 arms, it's 4 arms. So a 6-foot tall statue of a leering 4-armed gargoyle stands against the back wall. One of its arms is broken off and lies on the floor in front of it, its hand curled into a tight fist. The other 3 arms have their clawed hands open in such a way as to suggest they're meant to hold something. Carved into the wall above the statue is a riddle. 3 I need, then 3 more. 3 more still opens the door.
So, right, and it has 3 arms wanting to hold something. So I don't know. Apparently not sacrifices and apparently not literally arms.
Yeah, I thought it had 6 arms. That was why I thought maybe an arms or hands or thing, but it only has 4. Well, 3, because one's broken.
And so far, we found one Rubesicle.
Maybe there's an emerald skull.
Maybe letting the skull go will
Sapphire
crush
skull.
the statue and open the door. Break through it.
Yaka floats over. Where are you guys now? See, Irame and Zavril are still separated from the other 2.
Yes.
Yaka,
I can barely hear you through all that stone.
float your ass through the passageway to us.
What is it? It
There-
appears in front of you. Out of the passage. Scares you through the...
Jesus. Does this stone skull mean anything to you? You seem to know a lot about... I forgot her name.
Queen Napaka.
You seem to know a lot about Queen Napaka.
Does not ring a bell. She certainly doesn't look like Queen Napaka. This massive stone skull is hardly a representation of the corpse we saw earlier. That being said, I do smell a 5,000 gold piece gemstone that you have placed in your purse.
Irma will start kind of adjusting her cloak and stuff to go back through the tunnel, and she'll say, "You don't even have a nose," and start moving out.
As Irame crawls into the crawl space, Yaka turns to Zavril, looks him up and down, realizes how close he is to him, and says, "Thank goodness I don't have a nose." And it floats in after Irame. I forgot my voice for Yaka, so this is what you get.
It's perfect.
It's too fucking hard, dude. Can't remember voices and shit. I don't practice them when I'm at work. I'm gonna deal with this customer as Yaka today.
You should do that, though.
Shut up.
Well, the way I view it, we have 2 choices. We can either guess the riddle, or we can try to kick this skull down that ramp.
How are you going to get the door to open? I was thinking something to do with the last torch. The flame that's not lit on the wall.
Irma's still still crawling along the passageway.
How far did you make it?
I'm probably out by now. Yes, the brazier. She'll yell loud enough for Zavril to hear. That's what it's called, right? Brazier.
Brazier.
Brazzer.
Brazier.
Oh, wait a
Man's ear.
second. All right, so I have.
I think
an
it's
idea.
Brazier.
What's the idea?
The torch that's lit inside the skull room, is that removable as well?
It's a candle, a magical candle.
Ooh. Yeah, Zavril, smart guy.
The other ones are magical too.
I know, but that one's missing a magical candle. You gotta move that one from inside to outside.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If you bring it out, Zavril, I could fly and set it in so that the skull doesn't hit me and you three can wait in the hall.
Alright. Zavril will carry the candle. Or pick up the candle. And proceed to traverse the passageway.
As you pick up the candle.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Fuck.
I think Arame's got that 21 dex.
Yeah.
And flight. You just said it.
Yeah.
Can you do it as a reaction?
Well, how high are the ceilings?
No.
I don't know if you can fly up that high.
We don't even know what's gonna happen.
No, but it gives her a faster. It gives her a faster movement though, so she might be able to fly away from the.
You just go 5 feet.
Yeah, I could just crawl into the crawl space too.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's see what
So you think.
it shuts. Guillotine.
Dex save.
God.
Zaves, you pick up the you pluck the candle and nothing happens.
Ugh.
Alright.
Piece of shit.
You're supposed to respect your dungeon master.
Wasn't him, it was the person who wrote the dungeon.
Yeah, but he led us on.
Alright.
Did.
Zaves, where are you going with it?
I will proceed through the crawl space.
Okay.
Be careful not to extinguish it.
Well, you notice as you enter this hallway, the wax begins to burn down.
Oh, damn. Alright, so hand it off and run down the hall.
Where are you going,
Alright,
Airman?
I'm just gonna stay inside the crawl space. I'm just gonna hand off the
But what if
candle.
what if you
Right.
get stuck in there?
Candles
take my
melting.
chances.
Okay. Irame will cast fly.
There's nothing happening yet.
I know she's gonna burn her third
What?
level spell.
There's nothing happening yet.
I know, but I'm gonna cast fly before I even put it in the candle holder, so that I don't have to. Right?
It's up to you.
No, I wouldn't waste your spell.
So should I load it? Should I like?
What does it take to cast
If you
Is
load
a
it,
full
it'll be
action?
gone anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's one action.
Okay.
I'm full up on spells right now. I don't
wouldn't
know. What do you
waste
guys
it.
think? No.
No, I think you'll be close enough that you could dive back into the tunnel if that.
If
thing
it doesn't
comes free.
close.
Yeah, maybe Zavril should leave you a little room. There you go.
Alright. So, Zaves.
Candle's still burning.
And you might have like
the candle
6
is.
seconds.
Yeah, so the candle
Okay.
is melting. Did you pass it off to Irame?
Yes.
Okay, so you pass it off to Irame and then retreat back into the crawl space.
So is it only ever burning while it's in a brazier?
No, when you notice, Irame, that now that he gives it to you, the wax stops dripping.
Huh.
What?
Maybe
What?
it's the passageway.
Yeah.
All right. So Irame will light the brazier, anxiously waiting to hear if she hears any sounds or
You-
anything she needs to react to.
You would have to install the candle into it.
Okay, I'll put the candle into the.
Which turns out to be much harder than removing a ruby.
Yeah.
From the socket.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why won't this candle?
Well, you need to disable your antivirus software first
I need to
before
get
the installation.
I need to get a lighter out and light the bottom so that it'll like stick.
Star-headed screw. Go figure.
Yeah.
It's not Phillips or freaking flathead.
A star bit. You drop the candle in, and nothing happens.
Nice.
This is what the Tomb of Annihilation does to you. Fucking 30
Right?
minutes
Yeah.
to move a fucking candle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then the one time you're like, let's just go for it. It's like, 12d10 necrotic damage.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna fly. I'm not gonna fuck around. I don't want to get skull crushed.
I say we head north.
Perhaps if we explore more, then we will find
Well,
more
What else?
clues.
we
What
should.
else did we get from that stupid room? Or from that, yeah, with the arena-like room? We just got the scepter, right? We turned that in. We exchanged it from
You got the
Napaka.
jeweled box with the alligator key, which opened this place.
We'll,
5 pound
Was there
gold
a-
box, crocodile key,
Was-
and necklace with 8 beads.
Right.
8 beads?
Yeah.
And those are usable. Those are
I think those are fire beads that you throw and will fireball damage. I don't know, but
Irme, while everybody is discussing artifacts, will start down the hallway, avoiding the slime, towards the statue to see if lighting the candle holder did anything.
Irma, you approach the statue and you notice Yaka is actually following you as you approach the curtain and then beyond towards the gargoyle.
whoever has the most treasure.
And upon
I
seeing
think
this,
specifically.
upon seeing this statue, Yaka says, "I don't like this. I don't like this statue, even in the slightest. We should move on."
is that statue of a name, Yaka?
If so, I don't know it. But something tells me that it and I will not get along. Now, come on. We're wasting precious time.
Unlike we, who are your friends.
Well, what? I suppose we can abandon this riddle and head north.
Huh. Alright, I think I just figured out the riddle.
Is it?
What's up? Let's hear it, Zaves.
Is it the lights? Because there's 3 and 3, and then I thought maybe we could put 3 in his hands.
Saber's like, but soft.
No, I was just thinking something. Yaka said that they wouldn't get along. Was there any jewels inside of that gem box? Any gems?
Oh.
No, there wasn't.
It's just the key.
Alright, never mind then. I quit.
Yeah, that was it. That's all I had left for this riddle. Time to head north.
but we may have a handful of gems. Like, you think whatever we place there has specifically to be from Napaka's tomb. I don't have
That's
that
what I was
impression.
thinking.
I don't have that impression
Yeah, it could be any gems or any,
or anything.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've got like a bunch of gold jewelry, diamonds.
Why do you think it has
Yeah,
to be
you've got
something
gem.
from Napaka?
Just because Awakened Napaka.
Yeah,
that little
There's been 2
caveat.
inscriptions in this area about Napaka.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean like.
So playing around with that, does it
I still
unlock
don't know.
anything?
I guess.
Playing around with what now?
Putting like the jewel box in its hand, the rubesicle, a diamond, just kind of picture us kind of all brainstorming doing this shit while we're talking about it, see if any of it
Yeah,
triggers
if
anything.
if you put a gemstone in its hand, it crushes the gemstone.
Oh shit.
Oof.
One of its hand, the gemstone is gone.
So maybe I'll just knock off like 100 gold pieces from my gold jewelry.
I think it's fair to say, because James was saying this, that he's not going to use Christie, or Arame's.
Right.
Arame's holding the $5,000 rupee.
No, that's what I was saying. I have
Right,
gold
right,
jewelry.
right.
Like it's $700 of random
Right,
gold
right.
jewelry.
Yeah, here I'll roll a die to figure out how much that gem was worth that you just put in. And as you do so, Yaka is like, "What are you doing, you fool?"
Intriguing.
Alright, so I definitely think my assumption's correct.
Yeah, Zavril was on to
Cappy's like,
something.
no. And
I
sticks
don't
his
know.
hand underneath and tries to catch the gold flakes.
maybe that's 1 down and 8 to go.
Yeah, or maybe it's like, no, I don't fucking
It
want
was
this.
worth 100 gold pieces.
Right, or it could be that.
He just destroys shit that he doesn't want. He's like, no.
Right. Try putting something stupid in it.
So does the hand stay closed? Or does it open back up?
But
Don't
try
do
putting
that.
something. Try
Oh
putting.
wait. That's a good question. Let me look into that real quick.
Try giving it a high five.
Yeah. Try putting something stupid in its hand, just like disposable.
Like some chicken bones. Don't we
Yeah.
have some chicken bones kicking around? I've got a beholder eye stock still. Put a piece
It
of
was
that in there.
Hey.
it was what's up?
Not you.
He's gonna destroy the beholder's eye stock. You
Oh,
gotta keep
So when you were messing around fidgeting with all your gems, and that 100 gold pieces was actually into 3 gems, and they crushed them when 3 gems were placed into the hands, and then the hands crushed them.
So each hand needs 3 gems.
Or each hand needs to be filled with something before it does whatever it does.
That's true. So that's really all you have for sure, is when you filled all 3 hands, they closed, crushing them, and then opened again.
Okay. So can we try 3 gold pieces instead of 3 gems to see what happens next?
that. Sure.
Or 3 of
I'll
something.
just try it.
What about 3 of something stupid just to,
Gold pieces.
Crushed it.
I guess gold
open.
pieces is kind of stupid, but.
Well, and we also easily have 3 of them that are the same.
Right, but it could also be something.
yeah.
It's equivalent to gems in some way, I guess.
All right, 3 I need, which we gave it.
Yeah.
Then 3 more.
And then
Unless
3
it rejected it, right?
Yeah.
So, but we can keep giving it shit and then see what happens.
So this is what's going to happen, though. I just figured out. Whatever it is. So we gave it the 3 it needs. It needs 3 more,
Well,
and then
we
3
don't
more
know.
still.
But
Yeah.
Right. So a total of 9 things, and then that door is going to open, and that skull's going to come flying down.
Oh.
or nothing,
And then-
or nothing will happen.
Or
Well, it
the
says
thing's
still,
gonna come flying
3 more
down and
still
open up
opens
a
the
door.
Yeah, and there's no other door. Where's the other door?
I mean, that's just
It could
my
be
theory.
anywhere. We
if-
didn't explore the
If
rest
that
of the
giant
Right,
skull
could be
comes
in there,
down and
or
crushes
it's
into
gonna
the
open
wall,
that up. Skull's going to come down. It's going to smash through. Sarak's going to be on the other side. We're going to fucking wreck him. And then
Yeah.
and then
right?
rule
I'm
the
done with
universe.
Copernicus.
that's it.
So, what did the 3 gold pieces do?
3 gold. You try to put 3 gold pieces in the
One
hands.
gold piece in each hand.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
It's
It
okay.
doesn't even close its fist.
No.
Okay, so gems. We can either proceed forward and see what door opens, hopefully not the one that's going to crush us with the skull.
At this point, Yaka floats around you and says, "You are making a terrible mistake by feeding that thing gems."
What will happen, Yaka, if you're not going to give us any information except for warnings, then I don't see the point in listening to you.
It's not about what happens that bothers me.
He's just jealous.
It's that you could be feeding me the gems instead, you fool. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Honestly, Yaka, I would have fed you the gems days ago. However, our friend Copernicus seems to be attached to them.
Yes, I realize this, which is why I've been plotting his untimely demise. So perhaps we should all go down this other tunnel while Copernicus
Do we have?
feeds this fool gems.
Do you have 6 more gems amongst you?
I have gems, but the ones that I do have are my spell focus and other ones I need for my spell casting. None that I can get rid of.
I don't believe I've taken any loot or wealth from this place.
No, I'm certain that Copernicus would have most of the gems if we could even
So Copernicus
meet
placed
the
the
statue's needs.
So Copernicus will not place the gems, right? So I just moved his pawn down in front of the statue. Zavril, where are you during all this?
Well, I just moved into the hallway before you moved everybody down.
Well, I didn't move. I just moved Copernicus because he was the one that put the 3 gems in.
I mean, I don't have any gems. I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand by the corridor.
I'm not completely convinced it would be worth it.
I think everybody's got gems.
Yeah.
I honestly
we
don't
were
think
keeping all
Gilbert
of them
does have
with
any.
Copernicus as a central holder.
Yeah.
I want to see it through. So I'll do it, the 3 more gems again, just to see what happens, and lose however much more 100 gold pieces.
I feel my spoils are.
We know where there's tons of
going away.
gems, right? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't the beholder den have a shit ton of
Yeah.
treasure still?
If we live through this, we're gonna be rich.
Copernicus has stuffed his pockets in every part of this place we've been in. We should have enough. If not, we can at least disassemble some jewelry that's got little gems in it.
Try popping them out of the pockets box.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Her box was bejazzled.
Like, I'll do enough to try to see the riddle through. So 3 times, 3 more.
Yeah,
3
so you put
And then
when
are
you
we
play.
gonna-
What's up, KY?
I was going to say, we know what's going to happen. This thing's going to come through this wall.
Yeah, maybe it'll open up a passage.
And we're
Irame
all
is
standing in the pathway.
going to go up into the hallway though behind.
Oh yeah,
Zavril.
definitely get out of the way.
Yeah, everybody but Copernicus is out of the way.
Wait, wasn't Airmaid the one talking about flying?
Yes. Yeah. Perhaps I should do it.
Oh yeah,
Copernicus.
the last one. If you're gonna be able to move faster than me, that would be.
Well, what I would do is I would fly and I would just stay. You know, I would just cast it to be safe.
Stay where? To get
Or
crushed?
no, come on back. I have a mage hand.
Ah. Oh.
I can mage hand it from the hallway.
Nice.
Good use of it. Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Nice.
Versus blowing a fly spell. So yeah, for the last one, we'll mage hand 3 gems into the.
Nice
3
work.
hands.
It's finally got to do something useful, Copernicus.
I know. The only other time it could have been useful, you didn't do it.
I feel like, yeah, I blew a chance and then I used it somewhere else where it like wound us up with Yaka or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you guys all make your way. KY, you want to move everybody up to the hallway for me?
Were you coming up as well? You said, right, Copernicus?
Yes,
Everybody
we're
is.
gonna mage hand it.
All right, Copernicus, you mage hand 3 gems and they get. And then 3 more. And upon doing 9, right?
You hear Yaka
Yeah.
scream in terror.
The ominous wind blows.
An ominous wind moves through
I'm
the
gonna make
passage.
a character called Ominous Wind. Maybe he'll be an evil monk.
I just need a spell.
As you mage hand the gems and have them crushed, on the 3rd run, and as the ominous wind moves through the corridor, Irame, your pouch where the gemstone was sitting feels lighter.
Irame checks her pouch.
You check your pouch, and the ruby
You
is
see
gone.
Yaka eating.
She looks around immediately for Yaka.
Yaka's still staring at the, you see Yaka staring at in front of the statue. He was there watching all of the...
Perhaps it is back where you got it from.
You see Yaka staring at the ground, because he was up there by the statue, just watching in pain as all these gems were getting crushed, but now his gaze is fixed towards the broken hand
Oh,
on the floor.
maybe it's grasping.
And it looks
the
up
hand.
after a bit. It looks back at you guys, and then he stares back down at the ground as though he's trying to figure something out.
Zavril, the ruby's gone.
The one from the that corridor.
Yes.
Did you misplace it? I see Yaka's down there by the statue still.
No, it wasn't. No, it was just. I felt it. I felt my pouch lighten. It's gone.
It's not down here, Yaka says. We best move on. And then it stares back down at the ground, as though looking for another way of...
It's down there.
Well, since Cappy's
It's
in the
down
front
there.
there, he's gonna take a step out into the slanted hallway. Just one step. Make sure nothing crazy happens.
Alright, nothing happens.
And then he's gonna shoot for the closed fist and try to get that. I assume it's in there before Yaka tries to eat it.
You see Yaka panicking, but not quite understanding why. You do, as you approach, see the ruby in the closed fist of the... Well, it's like it's tight enough to where Yaka couldn't get to it without any kind of
Human hand assistance.
Hands.
right.
Cappy's
But he
gonna-
also knew that if he told you guys wouldn't give it to him. So he was trying to figure out a way real quick.
Cappy's gonna feign for the hand, and then bitch slap Yaka just one time, right, like backhand knuckles, and try to just bash him into the side of the wall. Then reach down and grab the ruby.
He just spins around in the air at the smack, and he reached
You
down.
finally hit him.
Yeah, at least you got him.
I thought I might be able to get one on him if he wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, yeah.
And as you reach down and pluck the ruby from the hand,
No.
slits in the wall. No, I'm sorry. Slits in the gargoyle's mouth open, and a gas pours out into this, filling this entire section.
He says all of that.
And
You're so careful.
And you're fucking dumbass because they're fucking ruby.
anybody caught in the gas needs to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I will,
You have a good con, right?
yeah, I'll also use,
Cappy?
It's only a +2.
I'll also
Does
use,
it stay in this hallway, or
better
does
than
it
nothing.
branch out?
It fills the end of this corridor, maybe, from where the slime, or from where the curtain is.
It doesn't leak into our hall, does it?
No, it's strictly where the curtain is.
So is it just Copernicus?
wait. Yes.
It's just Copernicus, yeah, well, and Yaka, but Yaka is not affected.
All right, I'm going for it.
I'm gonna send you a bend luck so you can add a d4.
Ooh, thank you.
And just so you know, before you roll that, this gas comes out, and then you hear a up at the top of the ramp.
God, this is knockout gas.
And
or
then
something.
you hear another larger rumble as you can only assume beyond that curtain up at the top end of the ramp, the stone wall is ascending.
Okay. Con check. +2.
Add the D4.
Fucking kidding me.
Add the D4.
It's pointless.
Get your ass over here, Copernicus.
It's a... Okay. It was a 2 on the die with a 1 on the D4.
Oh my god.
+2.
5.
So that's a 5 con?
Oh no, that is not gonna do it. You guys hear the rumble from up top. Copernicus, you hear this too, and unfortunately, it's the last thing you hear
right.
as you fall unconscious.
What do we have for reaction
Time.
time here?
This
Yeah.
is
Going
this
on?
is how this goes down.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna roll initiative, including this, because it's coming at you instantly. You have 1 round to react, in which if this thing goes first, then that happens.
I got a 26.
11.
I have the teleportation magic.
Yeah.
If when I'm not unconscious as fuck. Oh, man. You might have gotten me with this one, dude.
I think so. I think this is it.
Do we know his condition? Well, I guess it does, it doesn't matter to me. If you're unconscious, it's
You
not
can't.
something
You
I could-
can't. He can't respond to you, and that's all you really know because he's on the other side
Yeah,
of the curtain.
what's going on in Cappy's head? Am I out or am I just paralyzed?
You're out. You're unconscious.
Oh, thank God. At least he's not going to see this thing rolling down while he can't move.
Right. Wow. Okay, so I guess we're gonna roll initiative with the exception of Copernicus. Irme, what do you got?
I don't know yet.
Okay, let's go to Zavril.
But
What
it
you?
was high, right?
I rolled this. I have a 7.
7 on the initiative. Gunther.
11.
11. All right. And Irme.
I got a 26. Which is annoying because I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real tough one because either Copernicus gets crushed, or Copernicus and Irme gets crushed.
Yeah.
Or Irme rescues Copernicus.
Yes. Ooh, sorry.
Well,
she's the furthest one back, so movement-wise, just to get around you guys is...
If she could do something to cast a spell, though, all she has to do is get... Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this. You don't have to be a genius to know at the rate this thing is coming down, you have 1 round to do something. And by the looks of it, Irame, you have the initiative over this stone Juggernaught. However, once your turn is done, the stone Juggernaught goes, and it's going to be at the end of that hallway, at the end of its turn.
What about, can we destroy it? Can I fucking just
Or
fucking
obstruct the passage
does
or
it
something.
I mean, if it has an initiative, I can probably, I don't have anything. I don't have any walls. But maybe I can fucking
Who has the salamander?
4th level fucking,
So can somebody zap Cappy
Does
out of
Irame
there?
have the salamander?
I can't. I don't know what a salamander
Alright.
Or
is.
the lizard?
Yeah, the lizard.
Yeah, I have him. He's with me. He's on my shoulder.
The lizard, Irame, you hear its voice. It says, "This is it. This is the obstacle, the yellow banner. We're trying to destroy with Napakas." And then it gets drowned out by the rumble. The lizard falls from your shoulder in all the commotion.
What did we get from the pocket?
Staff. Something. Yeah, staff. Or a
A scepter.
scepter.
So how big is this thing?
It fills the corridor.
Yeah, but how big is it? Let's say if we were to give it a weight.
If we were to give it a weight.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Like 1,000,000 tons.
Fucking asshole.
Maybe like a ton or 2. Probably
Yeah, it's
a
probably. It probably weighs as much as, like,
ton, half
Oh.
a ton,
an F-150.
quarter ton. I don't know. I don't know how much one of those weighs.
This thing's just
No,
gonna
it can't be a quarter.
squish Cappy's guts out.
It has to be more than it's. Yeah. All right.
And it
Can
looks
you-
like it can
can you
do a
cast-
shit ton of damage.
Can you cast Featherfall on an object?
Interesting. What does it say for the target?
5 falling creatures. It says creature.
So we have nothing to either obstruct the stone skull or zap Copernicus out of there.
Okay, so the lizard said something about the thing. I keep calling it a staff, but it's not. It's a scepter.
If you fly, can you grab him and drag him?
If I fly, I can. I thought about that, and I could, but I would probably have to pass a strength check, and that's not my.
That would be 2 actions. Casting fly, right?
It's one action.
Yeah, and then dragging.
Yeah. I didn't know if that was just movement. Copernicus, you might just be taking some damage here.
Yeah, plus she would need to be able to move almost like 90 feet to go through you guys.
We could try to
Yeah.
destroy it.
Yeah, because
We
I'm
could just
behind
all
you.
blast. This
That's what
thing
I
with
was.
whatever we
That's what I
have.
was saying. I'm like, I'm just gonna hit it with the strongest
I mean-
spell I have.
We only have 1 turn.
We could hit it with
One
like
round.
I have spiritual. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I don't have anything to either get Copernicus out of there or to obstruct it.
I mean,
So maybe I could cast like, I don't know. Spiritual weapon probably won't do much.
Does anybody have polymorph or anything like that?
No.
I mean, I could grab Copernicus if it got to my turn, but it's got to go off before I get a chance to move.
Yeah, it might even go off before I get to go. I rolled low too.
So what's Irame doing? It's her.
I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do. I guess. All right.
My heart's starting to pound.
I don't know what. Yeah, like what the fuck. This telling me about the scepter, the lizard, like that does nothing, lizard man. I'm not gonna run out there and try to hit it with the scepter like a dickhead and get run over.
Why not?
I mean, if it didn't
Very
weigh,
rude to that lizard.
if it didn't weigh a fucking 100 tons,
Yeah, I can't tell if the DM's trying to bait you out there to get you crushed too,
Yeah,
or if,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if you just touch it with the scepter, it'll stop it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess all I can do is give Cappy a +4 to his saving throws.
Who's that? Zavril, like, standing in the doorway? Because I was going to say, if Irame was standing in that doorway, she could hit
I was
it
gonna
with
say
the,
that
as it goes by,
I was
you know?
actually just gonna say that, but that feels so stupid. But she's gonna do it. That's what she's gonna do. With all the information she
So you
has,
have to shout at.
it's all she can do. She'll yell for Gunther and Zavril to to move.
You could throw the scepter too.
I thought about that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's Zavrel's initiative versus
Right, he
the
can't
fucking
move.
boulder?
Right,
Yeah.
that's true.
So for you to use the scepter, you have to get out in the fucking line of fire. Or you could give it to Zavrel and hope that he goes first.
Yeah. Well, wait. By action, so could I
Could
fly?
we do something with the curtain? Like peg the curtain down so that it's like a net?
That is not gonna stop that fucking skull.
It might not stop it, but what if it halves the damage or something?
Yeah, I thought about that too. Like if we could destroy one of the wheels, it's on wheels, right? If we could target a wheel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The wheels aren't like rubber wheels.
No, but without the platform, the skull might
pop
not
onto the
roll
wheel.
as
Yeah,
well.
without the platform, the skull won't roll as well. So that's why
That's
the platform
true.
looked like it was made out of wood. That's why I asked how much damage it could
So
take. Because I
maybe,
thought
like-
about hitting it with a firebolt and just fucking torching the wood underneath it.
Yeah, but you got to think of it. Whatever wood is carrying that
force
massive
damage.
thing.
Yeah,
Is,
it's gonna
uh,
have hit points. I know.
Yeah, well, right. What I'm saying though, yeah. It looks
It's not like a 2x4.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
fucking...
Yeah,
like
I don't
you're
know,
just gonna
you could-
turn it into a flaming juggernaut rolling it.
That would be awesome.
a flaming skull.
No, but what if we hit it with a ton of force damage? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right at the right
Well-
time, right as it strikes Copernicus.
That was actually my initial thought, was using my decanter. That's why I asked how much it weighed.
So what if I was to
Your decanter that gives you water.
Yes, exactly.
For what? I'm not following. Am I just drunk or what?
Apparently,
What would you use it for?
to produce water.
To slow it down.
Oh, like,
But all the
are
water,
you going to fill the room up with water? The
well, all the
hallway?
water would pour to the end of the ramp, submersing Copernicus, but also potentially, if it's more of a lightweight
Ah.
object, it would slow
How
it,
much-
slow
yeah,
down the force,
yeah.
the momentum.
And then we could maybe revive Copernicus.
You could do like an Avengers attack and do that and try to use force damage at the right time as it hits the water in the opposite direction.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's got to do a shitload of damage to, like, kill me. Because I have 30 hit points. Right?
That isn't a lot.
But it has to go...
Let's break this
60.
down.
It's got to do 60.
It's got to do 60, right? Because
to one shot you. Yeah.
Well, I have 32 max.
So it's got to do 64 to
It's
one
got to do
shot.
Right.
63 damage to
Yeah.
one
To
shot.
one shot, because you'll get a few death saves.
Fine.
And I've got lay on
I'm
hands.
fine.
Yeah, you're gonna be all right.
In any case,
Fine.
Irame's going to throw.
Why not? Let's just fill it up with water. Let you get pinned by the skull under the water with the flaming fucking. At least the
Irame-
water will put out the flames.
Irame's going to move past Gunther and hand Zavrel the scepter.
All right.
Does Zavrel go before the thing?
We're about to
No,
find
we
out.
don't know
but
yet.
We doubt it. We doubt it because he rolled real low.
Oh,
You don't know yet.
dude. No, that's a bad idea.
Well, you get to change your
Zero's got a
mind.
7.
It's funny. Oh, well, fuck me.
What a
There's
tight-
nothing to do here.
What a tough. This is the cliffhanger of the episode, guys.
Already?
Yeah.
Goodness.
I have only one thing I think that will be useful, and it's not much.
I need my hourglass.
What if? Can I
You
quit?
know, I'm feeling like we messed up really big.
Can I,
Bigly.
Bigly? Can I quicken? Can I quicken my fly cast and then try to hit the skull? If I cast fly out there, quicken it, I get a bonus action. Can that bonus action be hitting the skull with the scepter?
Is the
That would
scepter
have
a
to
light
be-
weapon? Light one-handed weapon?
It is. Well, no. What's a mace? It acts as a mace for those proficient with mace.
Mace is. Oh, I'm not proficient.
Well, mace is a what? Is that a simple weapon or a martial weapon?
No
It's
idea.
not hard to get weapon proficiencies in 5e. Right? It's just simple and martial, right?
Finesse.
Well, that's a,
Well, that
no,
would be
that's
under.
different.
Yeah, that would be a different.
So,
What weapon proficiencies do you have? Simple, probably as a
I-
wild mage, right? I would assume.
I honestly don't know.
Because if it's a one-handed, can't anybody use as a bonus action a second attack with a one-handed simple weapon or whatever? One-handed light weapon.
You mean dual wield?
Yeah, but essentially it's a bonus action that you could do with a weapon in your hand. It doesn't even have to be. I don't even think it has to follow a. Does it have to follow an initial attack with some other weapon?
That's a good question.
Like, can you
Is it
cast a
part of your
spell
attack
and then-
action? You mean, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a bonus action, but I'm not certain.
If it's tethered to the attack action, right?
Right.
Right. That's what I thought.
Because I think you can
Okay.
cast a spell and then, as a bonus action, wield the.
What's the Wand of Wonders?
Yeah.
You just don't get to add your modifier to the damage.
Right.
But a sword doesn't even have simple or martial. They just have like quarterstaff, crossbow, dagger.
I thought you were looking up the.
Look it up.
Oh, really?
Nobody looked up the mace.
No, my
I'll look it
phone's
up.
charging. I failed.
I thought
I
I
James.
just looked up what a sorcerer, a wild mage would have, and they wouldn't have mace as a.
No.
No, but do they have simple weapons?
Wand of Wonder.
Well, I think he just listed all of them that he had. It was like
Oh.
staff,
Do we know
dagger.
what that is?
Well, let's leave it up to the fates and see if
Alright.
I go first, I guess.
So mace is a simple weapon, and
Daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaff, and light crossbow.
damn,
Doesn't even say simple.
All right.
think I'm simple, boy.
You know something bad's about to happen to you when you hear that.
All right. The moment of truth. I mean, you could still do it, right? It would be at a disadvantage. What's the effect of
Not being proficient.
it not being proficient?
I think it might be disadvantage.
Okay. I'll do it.
I'll Google that real quick.
Yeah. Do that, and then we'll
Bend some lucky luck.
bend some luck. We'll fucking.
Well, you said a mace was a finesse weapon, so you can use your dex to apply your attack modifier.
Bludgeoning, standard, simple, melee. I didn't see finesse listed.
Okay, yeah. So it'd be your strength to attack.
Actually, it might even be. It might even be that you just don't get to add your proficiency bonus.
Oh.
So,
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
it is.
wow. I would have made it so you got disadvantage.
Yeah, me too.
But
Okay.
yeah,
But
I
it is
think
what it is. Yeah, so you could still make an attack roll. You just wouldn't. It would be you would get your strength mod, but not your proficiency mod.
correct.
Okay, so Irame is gonna cast fly, and I can fly over it, right?
No. You can fly over Gunther and Zavril.
But the stone skull will hit me.
Yes. It's tall. It fills the corridor. I mean, at this rate, as it's coming down, even the candles on the wall are getting fucking.
Oh wait, hold on. But the bonus action to attack is when you take the attack action
Okay.
with a light weapon. Yeah. So you'd have to be able to cast fly without spending your action.
I can. Oh. No, because it does spend the action. I just get a bonus action.
She wouldn't even need to cast fly, though. Why does she need to cast fly?
I don't need to cast fly. If flies, I thought I could fly over it, and that's the only reason I even cared.
Oh, I
You're
thought you
out
wanted
of
to get
movement
past.
then.
I thought you right because if you go out there,
10,
then you're stuck,
15, 25, 30.
Oh,
You're
so you
stuck.
thought I was flying out to hit it?
and then getting back.
Yeah, but if I get close enough to hit it and it doesn't destroy it, it's gonna.
Destroy.
No, but you'd be able to swing and get back during your initiative before it.
If she had movements.
If you had fly, but without fly, you can only go out there,
Okay.
swing and hit it, and then wait and see
Well,
what happens.
fly, you'd still have to go through your teammates.
Right,
does
but
it
she
give you
has a
double
lot
the
more
movement?
movement, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
fly does give you more movement?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I think it gives you, what, 60 feet of fly speed, or is it 90?
Yeah, regardless, if I fly up to this thing and hit it and it takes up the whole hallway, it's gonna hit me.
But you can move
But
after.
you could move out of the way. You could hit it and fly away.
No, she can't. She would have to attack it as a reaction because it's not moving until it's her turn. So she would either run up to it up the hallway.
No, it's
Yeah, because it has to roll. It has to take its turn.
Yeah, I see what Avril's saying.
Yeah.
no.
Or she could duck into the... She might be able to fly up to it, hit it, and then go into the duct, the crawl space. But it doesn't matter because she can't fly and swing.
No,
So we're
this
just conjecturing.
Yeah.
No. So this is all one round. I know where you're going with it, and it does appear that way.
But during
That
this whole
it's-
round, it's gumming down the
This
hallway.
is all happening right now, right? So, yeah, try not to look at it like it looks like on the map, right? So
So-
she
Yeah,
can.
okay.
So it's pretty much it's whoever acts first, you
Right,
know,
I get it.
goes, and then
Yep.
after the end of the turn, it's over.
So best case scenario,
Kinda.
can I stand between Gunther and Zavril and try to throw the scepter at it as it passes? Can I give it to Gunther for Gunther to throw at it as it passes?
My
You
initiative isn't
certainly,
great either.
you certainly can. You can toss it to another player if that's, you know, you certainly
Okay.
can do that. You can toss it to
So,
Zavril. You can toss
I'm
it to
assuming
Gunther.
because of how high my initiative was, it hasn't passed our hallway yet, and it's
Well, no, he
rolled-
said it's all happening at once.
Yeah.
You could, I mean, there's nothing to stop you from going between us and waiting for your moment to
Yeah,
throw it.
that's
because
what-
you get
Ready
That's-
in action or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready in an action is a little was
Right,
different,
but
wasn't it?
we're getting caught up in a mechanic I don't think we have to get caught up in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have to either. You can toss it. You can toss the
I'm gonna-
mace to the others.
I think that you, skill-wise, would probably be better
'Cause
off
she's
throwing
still
it.
she's still looking at the map,
Right.
or
Yeah.
was thinking that way. But you're saying it's all happening at once. So if she's able to throw it, you're saying she could throw it.
Yeah.
If she's absolutely, that's her. This is her turn. It's coming.
You have
down
a
the
better
pipe.
dex than me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, so I should do it. So I'm gonna stand.
But I don't think you can. I don't think that throwing a. I don't know. How does that work? Throwing a mace, is that going to be
you throw a mace.
right? But do you apply your dex when you're throwing a mace?
You apply your dex for any range you're throwing attacks, I thought.
But that's if a weapon can be thrown as a throwing weapon,
Oh.
right? I mean, you can't
So
throw
maybe
a
you don't-
two-handed
so maybe
sword
you
and
don't
expect
add
to
it.
get
I
a
don't
dex
know.
bonus.
I know, but this is like a boulder passing by. What's it going to
Right.
take to throw
She's
it
not
5 feet and hit it?
Yeah.
10 feet, but yeah.
Yeah.
DC like 10?
It's not
like,
high. Yeah,
like
yeah.
what are you shooting
Well,
for?
it's
for
going
an AC?
fast.
It's going
more than
fast.
Yeah.
But that would only account
Not-
for the regular attack roll.
And AC is more than just a hit or miss. It's also getting through whatever. It's also hitting it hard enough to get through.
Yeah,
it,
that's
you
true.
know?
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
true.
Well, that's like a DR.
Well, it's your call.
for-
It's your call.
Yeah,
Does she
yeah.
get to add her dex bonus or not? She's not proficient,
Yeah.
but that only accounts for the proficiency. But it's not a throwing weapon per se. So
I'm just saying, as far as making your decision on who has the higher chance to actually hit an AC with it, right? That's all I was mentioning.
Yeah, I've got a +2 without. Well, wait, no. If with no dex,
but there's no guarantee I'll be able to get it before it passes by because I'm at an 11 initiative.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we're faced against.
So this is the only thing we can do. I have to try to throw this fucking stupid mace, which makes no sense. Gonna bounce off of it and kill Copernicus, and I'm gonna be like, did my best.
Well, that's all
it
we
a
can
shot.
do. That's all we could do.
Yeah.
I say you may take the shot. That would be my.
It'd be funny if we were sitting here arguing about it while the stone rolls by.
That's what would happen in real life.
Right.
There is. I will say this: it's not the only thing you can do. You could do anything you want.
Irme would go to hand it off like 3 times and go to throw it and drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
He was like, no, you throw it.
I mean, I see your concern, because you could be putting yourself in harm's way, and if you throw it, it's gone.
I
right?
have 32 hit points too, man.
Right. I see what I definitely see the concern.
See if I can bolster your attack in any way, but I can't act yet, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I got hit the road, so come up with something.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I already said it.
What are you
Alright.
What are you doing?
I'm moving into
Make it so. Number one.
Irme moves past past. Irame's gonna move past Gunther. She can't move beyond Zavril. She's gonna yell for him to fucking duck.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna wait with the mace at the ready.
You don't have to wait.
Oh.
You're gonna throw
You're going.
it.
This is it. If you wait, game over.
Okay, well, Irame, as she sees the skull go by, launches the scepter
Scepter,
at it.
okay, give me an attack roll.
Fucking throw everything you got at it. Getting some luck.
What
What are you doing?
do
What are you doing?
I'm just seeing what I add to this.
I don't think you had anything.
Okay. It's
Thought
just,
that's what we decided.
okay. So it's a 14 with a bend luck.
14 with a bend luck. Irame dashes out, hurls Napaka's scepter at the skull that has Napaka etched into it,
And it does nothing.
and it does not hit the required armor class.
No,
Oh,
get the fuck
God
out of
damn.
here.
So it comes down. Irame, you can squeeze. If you've got the steppage, you could squeeze back in. I think that was your plan.
Well, she didn't step out.
I didn't step out.
Gotcha. Well,
That's why she threw instead of swung.
Well, no. he
gotcha.
means
I was just
back.
thinking about it. Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
right, right,
Zavril was in the way, but I don't think that matters. But okay, gotcha. Now, Copernicus.
Wait, well, hold on. What's the initiative on the boulder or on the skull? Does it go before
The
Gunther?
boulder skull.
No, Gunther can go. It's gonna go. Yeah, Gunther's gonna be next.
All right. I guess the only thing I'm gonna do real quick is I will cast aid on Copernicus. I'll just like lean over fucking Zavril's shoulder so I could see him, and that'll just give him another 5 hit points. That's all I could think of to do.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have a bonus 5.
Yep.
Nice. That might just be the difference.
All right. Next up is Zavril.
Oh shit.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I get a fucking chance.
I could have fucking given him the fucking...
right. Yeah, but it would have been a heavy risk. It was a heavy risk.
No, but now that the hallway's too enclosed, I can't pull him in.
You can act. You're.
I don't have enough movement. You guys.
Huh?
He doesn't have enough movement. Oh, because Irame's there.
Yeah.
Because I would have had enough
And she didn't move
movement
back.
to pull Copernicus back in, but Airmay stopped in that position.
Oh, well.
Yep.
Alright, hold on a second.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You couldn't go out
What
there
about
and grab me.
what about shoving him beside the
I-
statue? Well, no. Well, I don't know.
I thought you may move
Statue would be
back
able to-
into the other corridor is
I-
what you were saying too. You move down through it, then move back, so then Gunther could come up and do his thing.
I never specified that I moved because I didn't
Right.
think
It
it
was
would be
sort
of
of
any
like half
consequence.
suggested, but
Yeah.
then it wasn't followed through.
Okay. Well, maybe we should follow through so Cappy doesn't fucking die.
Well,
For
that would be
technicality.
retconning. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, and I can actually do it. I have enough movement.
All right. Do it.
All right,
You
Zavril.
Zavril.
Zavril's up. What does he
You gonna
got?
save the day? Zavril.
Yeah. I'm going to Zephyr Strike and kind of like drag him.
Okay.
Is that goop slowing down?
Cappy has been
What?
getting fatter, so
Yeah, look
do we have
out.
to make a roll?
He's
No.
actually skin and bones at this point.
I don't think the goop. So.
I'm just verifying how much movement speed I have right now.
Because I think you can squeeze by that goop. It doesn't go all the way against the wall. See it?
I actually thought about trying to freeze the goop, or you know what I mean.
Not bad idea.
Freeze the goop, huh?
I don't know. Maybe the
something,
wheels would
yeah.
get
Okay,
caught
yeah.
on it if I froze it while the wheels were in the goop.
What's the freezing point of acid?
I don't know.
It is acidic, right? Is that what we figured out?
I forget.
He's going to cast Zephyr Strike and run down the hallway, and grab Copernicus by whatever limb available, and then make his way back.
Did you just blush?
No, I'm hoping the gas cloud doesn't go off again.
Oh.
That's I was kind of looking back at the DM.
I don't even care about the gas cloud. It wouldn't affect me.
He's got the plague mask on.
Wouldn't affect him.
No, he's got the plague mask on.
I'm immune to gas attacks.
All right, yeah, you managed to grab a hold of Copernicus, and you've got the movement to get back.
Yeah, I'll drop him off at the entrance and just kind of make my way right past Gunther.
So essentially, in a scenario like this, all that was happening while I was launching the mace.
So the Juggernaught would slam down. What's that?
Yeah.
Well, how much movement do you have with Zephyr? Or whatever.
Yeah, like we're all scrambling kind of at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would even say the mace, like,
Flew
because it's
after
a slow.
Zavril left.
Because
And
somebody
then he
could
came
have
back.
right.
Or
Because it's
who
all
knows?
one turn.
Yeah.
How theater of the mind, right? So you would think like, because it's all one turn and everybody can act, then you could throw the mace. It could have bounced, and somebody else could even run and retrieve the mace if they had enough actions and try. You know what I mean? And pass it off again.
My picture is
So long as it all happened in one round, then that's it.
Yeah.
So picture that however you want. The mace could have bounced off of it, came back down. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Rolled down the slope. Somebody could have grabbed it, hammer it off again.
As she's throwing it, Zavril's running out, grabbing it.
Right, right.
Yeah, that would have been cool if it bounced off and Zavril ran out, grabbed it in the air, and then hucked it back.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking about that. Too. Adds like more force because it came back so.
Oh,
on,
you're
it
talking
wallowed
like a
down.
Jack Burton toss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
The old Jack Burton toss where he catches it and fucking wings it.
Yep.
All right. The Stone Juggernaut, if that's all there is to it, the Stone Juggernaut slams down against the wall, crushing everything beyond. You can't see it anymore. Then the skull on the platform, the massive stone skull, rotates to look back up, and the fucking thing starts to roll back up the ramp at a high speed.
What?
Yeah. Its eyes fucking glowing a deep red.
Can Irame try to hit it again with the scepter?
Yeah, but that'd be a whole nother combat round
Have to do that next week.
on the Natty 19th. Yeah.
How much damage would it have done?